Alrighty, folks. Alright, folks. Here we go. Alright, I'm having a great little. Oh, God damn it!
Follow from. 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 Don't follow from.
Hey, folks. Let's see. Is this working? Am I working in? Ooh. Think so. Right. Happy Sunday, everybody. Fresh start. I've been working on my studio here. If you can see, got a little on-air sign. I got a terrible microphone all of a sudden. All right. Whoa. What's going on here? Ooh, worked fine before. All right. Check 1, 2. Does that sound all right? You could do a million sound checks. All right, let's see how we're doing here. Can you guys hear me okay? Hey, all right. What up, Green Chili Bear? No MF Way. What up, LaSween? Hell yeah. Good to see you guys again. 2024 is where it's at. I'm going to play a little song, a few songs for you guys while people start coming in. Check 1. All right. There we go. When I pull you out of the water, crashing onto the Market Street Bridge, I'm more dead than alive. I rush you downtown to the pool house and spun you around the floor, spun you up in bed with your cigarette. And now you smile at every devil that you meet. Oh, black cat in the middle of the street. When I pull you out of my nightstand with your shattered glass halo, mushroom lips and fingertips, I rushed downtown to the store on the corner and picked up my favorite brand and knocked you up in bed again. And now you smile at every angel that I meet. Black cat in the middle of the street. When I pull you out of the water, crashing under the Market Street Bridge, aren't you so glad that I did? Now you smile at every devil that you meet, la ba ba ba, like a black cat walking in the middle of the street. All right, cool. Sounding okay? So you just tasted us again. It's right. I'm back. What up? Oh, good. Glad you guys are enjoying the music. I miss playing some music for people. I like doing it online better than in person now. I think it's easier, and I can get the sound right, even though it's sounding kind of funky as soon as I hit live here. Let's do a Flat Earth song, one of my favorites. Here we go. Oh, what a good little tune that is. All right. All right. Good morning. This is early for me, guys. But I wanted to do it earlier so I can have the day. Let's check the rock fin. How we doing over here? Not much, but I did hit the live button. Hey, all right. So, have you guys seen one thing I want to talk about today? I was really disappointed in Tom McDonald's video. And I'm wondering, have you guys seen this? Have you guys seen this thing? It's pretty brutal. I'm just gonna give you guys a heads up if you don't want your. It's pretty brutal to watch. It's kind of like it's on par. It's on par with Two Girls, One Cup as far as cringe in my book. Or what's the word? Chuggy. But I feel inclined to show you guys what somebody who I thought was. I don't know what I was thinking. During the lockdown, everybody kind of got out, like more of a pass in my book, and I kind of just looked the other way at other stuff. But let me take this off. It's no good. All right. So during the lockdown, nobody was saying shit. So anybody that did, I'm like this. I don't give a shit as long as they're talking about this nonsense. And Tom McDonald did. He was one of the few in the beginning. Media bear. There wasn't that many. Like everybody, literally the whole world fell for it for like a year and a half. We all remember. So, that being said, so like for a while there, I'm just like, whatever. As long as they're talking about stuff, that's great. And then now I'm seeing him and Ben Shapiro doing a song together. And I don't know what you guys think about Ben Shapiro, but this is why I love not being part of a right or left paradigm, because there are some things that I'm on the right about, I guess, or on the left about. And for the last 6 years, like I thought the left was insane. But what's going on in the Middle East, now I feel like the left gets it and the right is like insane. So there's something strange going on with the supporters of what's going on in the Middle East, in my opinion. And I don't know, there's something sneaky going on, and I don't know. You guys know what I'm talking about. I am back on YouTube. I want to be careful. I only choose the big topics that you're not really allowed to talk about. So I got to kind of talk, in code and stuff like a pikey. But anyways, I'm going to watch this video with you guys, and I'm going to try to get through it all because I haven't been able to yet. It's kind of like, it's about on par with as hard as Two Girls. I have to kind of stop it here and there because I don't want to get a copyright thing. But let me see what you guys are talking about. The whole song is partisan hackery. No drugs, no guns, no strippers. Yeah, I know. I just heard that. Like, I don't know what's going on in the world right now, and I'm just wondering. I don't really follow Ben Shapiro. I've seen enough to make my call on him, especially with what he's been advocating lately. But this is just such a weird little dynamic here. Do you think? Well, I have some theories, but I don't. I think there's an effort to try to make Ben Shapiro like really cool in in the right wing or something, or in the conspiracy world, to try to gain some uh, following or just influence in this world. Like, it's not going to work for us, I don't think, but for Baby Truthers, sure. But it's about to get really cringe right now. So, and also this whole like I don't care what you think like kind of songwriting. Like I've heard it to death. Um, usually when you don't care, you don't like talk about how much you don't care. It's a lot of projection, and Weezer has been doing that since they were like they're like 50 years old, and every song they do is like I don't care what you think. It's like yeah, we get it. You're old and you like want to do whatever you want and eat pork and beans. But like, when you can tell that like you kind of thrive off of doing it, like you do care, you do want to offend people. Like obviously that's kind of like your MO here. You do care if you offend people, but you enjoy it. There's a difference besides getting triggered by it. So it's not really. I don't know. It seems like oh my god, all my people down like this is Billboard #1. What is Tom doing? And it's what I don't understand is everybody in the comments are like, "Oh, this is the best thing since sliced bread." Wow, my two favorite people. I don't understand it. Like, are they paid? Like, this is blatant cringe AF.
This ain't money, cause
I don't know if I can finish this, guys. Can you finish this? Are you guys able to do this? Oh, this is so brutal. Brutal, brutal, brutal. Yeah, Adrian over on Rockfin. Terrible, right? But that's not what the comments are saying. If you guys go to the comments on this video, if you guys find it, like everybody is like, oh, even on Facebook, everyone's loving it. Am I not seeing something here? Let's see. All right, guys. Well, we're gonna have to get through this together. Okay, I'm sorry. This is just like this was my mission today is to try to finish this because I've gotten this far and that's it. And I just want to put this to bed and never think about it again. But this is kind of like the torture humor. All right, guys, here we go. We have a minute 46 left. All right. The problem I'm having is it's just sad for me because everything inevitably gets bought out by the machine, by certain tribes. And it's like, even when you see somebody during the pandemic, like Tom McDonald, like one of the few that had a cool voice, and I was like, yay, there's a couple. And it's just so, then you're like, oh, okay, he's in the pocket for the machine again. It's like, can anybody turn that down? Is that why Jesus was so popular? Because he was the only one that said, nah, I'm just going to be righteous and not self. We only got one Shapiro rap. Oh, man, that was brutal. That was really brutal, guys. Thanks for getting through this with me. Well, what do you guys think? I'm going to read the chat. All right. All liked it. Parody Bear, did you like it? What up, Parody Bear? Hell yeah. It's so bad. Tom McDonald's a cornball, green chili bear. Yeah, it's so bad. They got to be deleting the hate and brigading it with some positive shit. Yeah, I agree. Patrick's Emporium. It just seems a little fake. It doesn't seem logistic. I got to rewind and record this. Oh, man. Wear small hats and say everyone in Gaza is evil. That's the thing about the right now. Like the Republicans are like, how do they do this? They're so genius. It's nice though. Like a lot of the people on the left that like were gone during the pandemic, like they're like posting stuff that's legit. It's cool. I like it. Look how many thumbs down. Oh, really? Let me check it out. How many thumbs down? I can't see it now. Somebody go. Oh, there's 102K thumbs down. Wait, I thought they stopped doing thumbs down on YouTube's. Yo, what up, Mellow Dome in the house? Good to see you. So, yeah. So I don't know. I just had to go through that and just point that out that we've lost Tom McDonald. He's dead. He's he's part of the machine now, unfortunately, and I guess like that just happens eventually. Um, you know, I don't know. It's never been offered to me. I don't want to say that I'm above that. I mean, I want to say I obviously am, but I don't know what it's like to start gaining popularity and money and all blah, blah, blah. And then someone's like, "Oh yeah, well if you sign this and you just say that genocide's cool, then I will give you blah blah blah." Like I can't imagine like anything that sounds good to that, but who knows? I don't know. Yeah, come on in. So hey guys, this since the last stream, what I talked about was kind of just more on the flat earthers, being a flat earther and having and instead of and just like entertaining the idea of instead of like outwardly putting your energy towards globers or people that don't see it and arguing with them, um have we considered where we are at, um with how it's settling with us, or like, and I say this because obviously it's better being on the flat side, and it feels good and you feel closer to the creator, and life has better meaning, and we don't fall for bullshit anymore, and it's really nice. But as far as like reaching out to like-minded people goes online, it's almost impossible to do without being flooded with trolls everywhere. And so I've been on a mission to try to find chat rooms in places like, not so much on Telegram, but like on Facebook. And I joined a bunch of them, and it was like mostly trolls in there, or mostly like people that want to like make fun of flat earth or like point out their terrible proofs and just call you names. And I'm realizing that there's just this, I don't know, it's I like talking about flat earth with people or like that are flat earthers, but I don't really care about talking about the proofs anymore. Like I'm sick of it. And I'm sick of thinking about the people that don't see it and focusing my energy on them. It's not it's not what I want to do anymore. When people generally, if there's a group of people like collectively that are experiencing a similar ostracization and having trauma from that and dealing with how to cope with that, I just think we can do better than, well, let's listen to somebody just school other people who won't look at it and we'll feel good. I mean, that's helpful, but there's not any information out there about what, like, specifically for this one, because if you look at anything mainstream, it's just going to say, like, psychologically, you're going to find books on like the Dunning-Kruger effect and why flat earthers just want to feel special and how they're all crazy and blah, 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 blah. There's literally a book written like a year ago on like how flat earthers are retarded or something. And I'm just like, Jesus. But we're right, bitch. You know? So what do you do? So I don't know. I've been noticing that here, I'm just gonna point this out. Whoops. Nope. Let's turn you off. Wait, let's go back. Let's watch this video here about how many people are. Well, first off, Look at this. This is great. I came across this. Flat Earthers in 2015. All my homies up here. You know, we got the Morgile, Eric DeBay. I don't know who that is. Jaron, Mark Sargent. I don't know who that is. And Math Powerland. And that's what it was like when I looked into it and was on board in 2016. And now down here, it pretty much is like this. There's a lot of people and a lot of types of people who are holding on to this reality now. And like I said, when I was going to the groups and I was looking around, I'm like trying to like feel out this, people that are at this stage. It was just it's all proofs and pointing out how stupid others are. And honestly, I'm not really interested in that. I'm interested in how people have dealt with this and how to like not make the mistake of letting it get to you and isolating yourself and doing having the common reactions that ostracization does. And there is a lot of evidence of what that does to people, and it makes people kind of isolate and stuff. And I'm sure, all the flat earthers that are listening now can relate. So actually, I have this video I found on TikTok I wanted to check out. It's kind of showing how many are waking up and how mainstream it is.
Well, this might be a good conversation starter. Do you believe the Earth is a sphere? The answers you get might surprise you.
The curving horizon, the sloping sea level, the spin of the Earth. Unless you can see these phenomena with your own eyes, they may not be true. Unlike what we've been told in school, the Earth looks like a snow globe, round but not sphere. The North Pole is at the center of most flat Earth maps, with the ice of Antarctica holding everything in.
The round or spherical Earth theory is propagated by some conspiracy.
And the number of people who think so is growing. Thousands, if not millions of people believe the world is flat.
And it's the subject of tonight's special report. WCIA3's Aaron Eads is here with us now. And Aaron, as far as conspiracy theories go, flat Earth theory is actually getting pretty popular.
Yeah, the number of people who believe the Earth is flat is actually growing. Scientists might have an idea of why that is, and it's worth talking about. And what better place to do so than one of the flattest places in the country, right here in central Illinois.
I don't know. I don't think he means like there's a lot of people there in Illinois that are flat friendly. I think he's saying that it's actually flat. Which I don't know why he's bringing that up.
It doesn't get much flatter than this. Geological survey data shows Douglas County is the flattest county in Illinois, which is the second flattest state in the whole country.
Well, of course, I mean, obviously it's a ball, but it's flat.
On a clear day, it seems like you can see forever, but you can't. Through the eyes of a person of an average height, the horizon is about 3 miles away.
Don't you guys love that, like, the mainstream news has to do this now? I think it's one of my favorite parts is, like, because it's growing so much, they have, like, these news channels that are, like, they're out there on the street doing these basic, like, observation things that, like, we should have had. Okay, this shouldn't even be part of our lives at this point. This should have been known and signed off a long time ago. But
that's it. You can go up higher to see a greater distance, but you'll never be able to see the whole world no matter how high you get. But there are ideas that this is a sham. NASA, a fraudulent organization bent on siphoning your tax dollars. The moon landing didn't happen.
Those iconic blue marble images seen from space, fakes.
You start seeing words like composite or animation or something that tells you this is not an actual photograph. of the Earth.
The biggest concern with the flat Earth movement is how fast it's gaining steam. Scientists are worried that flat Earth could become a political issue like climate change, vaccination, or evolution. Guys.
All right. Fascinating stuff. All right, Aaron, thank you.
Very interesting.
Well, new this morning, all our lives, we've been taught that there's little doubt that the Earth is round, of course. We've seen the images from space.
Isn't this great? Oh, now Chelsea, they have to do this. We've been taught this, but now, I mean, it's so dumb. Like, how do you go from one news story about like, hey, we cured this, we did this really amazing, intricate scientific discovery over in this country, and next story is we still haven't figured out what the fuck we're on, apparently.
But not everyone's really convinced.
There's a whole group of people who are not convinced. Some common themes are the Earth is not a sphere, as you said. It's not moving. We are not spinning on an axis or revolving around anything. And biblical literalists believing the Earth and everything we see when we look up in the sky exists in sort of a dome. That's the belief of organizer Robbie Davidson. He does believe that mainstream science deliberately hides a creator or God. And he says it's become taboo to question science.
They become authority figures that are so high, you can't even question them. And I think it's dangerous for anybody to be at a point where they can.
Okay, so one of the biggest traps, I feel like, is explaining it to people. It's so annoying at this point, and it's almost impossible to do it without sounding like an insane person. Some people are really good at it, but even the best, like, it doesn't... There's something about like our desire, like we want to tell people so bad, and people can pick up on that, and it gives power away like crazy, and people, snooze you. I don't know why I'm getting a phone call. It gives power away like crazy, and people pick up on that, and it kind of. One of the things that I see a lot is like it kind of invites energy that can be toxic that you don't even realize is, because you're just so desperate to talk about it. And I see this all over the flat Earth community. And although we're so excited that we have this new knowledge and this new paradigm, it's scary as fuck, because now we're walking around like losing our cool all the time. Like, you know, when you're in high school, like you keep it cool. You don't go, oh my God, hey, how's it going? Like, we're like, dude, chill out. You know, that's not the cool kid. The cool kid is, you know, he speaks when, like, you know, it's appropriate. And that's also a defense mechanism. So, you know, you can kind of keep your power. You can just kind of, you can hold your boundaries to, you know, to your own psyche. One thing I've noticed with flat earthers, I mean, that's what boundaries really is. And the reason why people don't see it is because they have strong, healthy boundaries. They've made a boundary and says, I'm not going down that road at all. And so they have a literal wall, and they're healthy and strong, so they're impenetrable. That's what's going on, honestly. That's why people don't see it, because this one is so embedded, and their ego is protecting them so much, and they probably were raised normal and have no reason to question things to such an extent and be that skeptical, because they haven't experienced the trauma that would make them think that that kind of thing exists in the world. So why would they? Their boundaries are strong. Flat earthers probably had some issues with trust in their lives that made them kind of have to wonder, is this right? Maybe not. That you need to have that to allow yourself to get to this level and be open-minded enough to accept it, I think. And that's where we're at. So we have, I don't know, there's something about talking about it and talking about proofs to people that I've never seen work. Like that, not one flat earther I know learned the flat earth because somebody was talking about it to him. Not one. I mean, maybe they planted a seed, but for the most part, like if someone's like, "Oh yeah, how does this work?" "Oh, cool! I just learned that. Great!" No, they're gonna do it on their own when their guard's not up. They're not like, like unless like they've decided that they want to like listen to somebody. But for the most part, we're never really in that position. We're rarely in a position where somebody is not a flat earther and they're actually like, "Oh, I have a question that I legitimately have." Yeah, right. I got sucked into this group on Facebook. I couldn't help myself. And someone asked all these questions and he made it sound like I just have a legitimate question. I just want to talk to somebody because I'm just curious. I don't want to like troll or nothing. And it's like it's such bullshit because it's like these easy questions. All you have to do is like research it yourself if you're really curious. But he's not. He's like he thinks that these proofs are proofs, like we all did. And then when I say something, he's like, "Oh, well," like he wants to argue. And it's such a nightmare because you want to. you, I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't know where the motivation, I don't know the intention is for talking about it. But it's going to unfold naturally. I think for me, I did that in the beginning because literally over here, Flat Earthers was like 8 people. It was like very small. Like I didn't know if I didn't want it to get squashed. Like I saw the censorship and I'm like, I was panicking. I'm like, we got to talk about this. But now that it's more like the bottom here, it's like, chill out. It's going to unfold. So one of the things that I've been like looking around on is I'm just trying to figure out what everybody who's accepted this truth, how they're dealing with it besides going on and talking about proofs and talking about, and just pointing out why don't they see it. And, I think there's something to be said about like how to sit with this information and not feel the need to talk about it and not feel the need for validation outside of yourself. And be healthy and not isolate or yourself or like relive any trauma from your past if it triggers it, because sometimes it might trigger a time when you were lied to and then you go through this cycle and you get a trauma loop. It's all there. And the problem is any information on this phenomenon is just going to gaslight you into saying that you are like some egotistical crazy person who like needs to feel special or some shit. Like that's I wanted so badly for this not to be true in the beginning. I'm like, please no. Please no. I felt special enough. Trust me. We all felt fucking special fine before this shit. So I don't know. If you guys haven't joined my TikTok or Telegram, please do. Especially my TikTok. I'm gonna start doing some like quick videos on this idea a little bit more. And start talking about this side of it because just for like daily like help, because it's ridiculous how much gaslighting there is. And if I'm going to be honest with myself, as opposed to before I was like, oh yeah, this is great, I love it, but like, come on, let's be honest here. Like, even if I have the stomach for it, there are like children that have to go through this, wake up, and that's a lot. There's so like it's hard for me, so I'm assuming it's harder for some and maybe not for others. But there's more flat earthers than there are Jewish people at this point. And that says a lot because one group can like control the narrative and the other like is being ostracized, like because for their views, and even though there's more of them that have the view, like it's like why maybe we need to like take a page out of that book and start like demanding You know, what are you guys, anti-flat-temic or something? Like, how dare you? We just, like, flat lives matter. We're victims, you know? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But, I, it would be nice to be able to, like, go to, like, the group talks, like, groups without getting, like, trolls everywhere. But, like, it seems every single group that I went to, like, trolls can't help themselves and they ruin it. They just ruin it. So, I don't know. Do you guys have any, are there any groups that you guys know of? Let's see. Looking at the chat. Wiener, bacon is cool. I'm glad you guys are on point here. All right. How far away am I here? Let's see. Flat Earth is way more dangerous than Hollow Earth, and Donut Earthers are pussies. Yeah, they are pussies. Fuck them. And Donut Earth. You know, I wish like there was a better way to say it, because one of the problems with being a flat earther is you give this you act as if like you have a belief system that you're pushing on somebody, when the reality is you're not gaining a belief, you're dropping a belief. You know, I used to believe in unicorns, now I don't. Oh, you're one of those non-believers in unicorns? Crazy. It's like, no, I don't believe in the unicorn anymore. Why do I have to give you a model for unicorn world? Why do you know? Well, show me the evidence of non-unicorns. No. You show me evidence of the unicorn. Well, no, I don't need to do that. The burden of proof is on you. I can't. Like, what? Why? Phone keeps going off. Jesus. Oh, let me read some of these in the chat. Okay, what's up with this donut stuff? All right, Swin says, if these people lost in a purple party partisan paradise would merely adhere to the non-aggressive principle and understand Pepsi versus Coke dichotomies controlled by... Yeah? Yeah. You're right. See, I guess what I'm trying to do is because I feel it in my gut many times, like what doesn't feel right, and I kind of just I see this community and I love it, but I just can't get on board with people need to do this. If we show them this, then they'll see this. They need to think like this. They need to like. I just don't know. I just if our sanity and our if we need others to do something for us to feel complete, like we're fucked as a human being. That's just the way it is. And flat Earth is just like the biggest mind fuck of them all. It's like because it's real and it's true, and it's like the biggest gaslight ever. And so anybody who's gone through this up to this point, like, is in so much denial if they're not like noticing how it's affected them on a negative scale. It's obviously like it's a positive thing, but you know, there is elements of like, well, why is every chat like that I see just like arguing with trolls and like oh, they're so stupid, like, especially because we used to be them. Like imagine like a football team, you know, like they're playing against each other, and then all of a sudden, you know, one of the players gets drafted to the other side. Like, well, how do I say this? So, like, as soon as like you become on the other side, you don't just fight the team that you were just on. You know what I mean? You were just on that team, and now you're like, oh, I'm one of these now? Okay, well, now I'm going to fight them. But you were just them. You know, it's a strange phenomenon. It's like we can't just. I don't know. It's so bizarre. Ooh.
Yeah.
All right. Did I just get a super chat? All right. Let me see. Oh shit. Let me see what it says. All right. Parody Bear, the Doobie Brothers. What a fool believes Earth was formed somewhere not long ago. The MK Ultra. I lost it. Long one. Thank you for the super chat, Parody Bear. Appreciate it. Yay. Oh yeah. Thanks, guys. Please support me. I am determined to do this and keep it as real as possible. But support is nice. You can tip, super chat. I have a super chat now. If you guys saw that. And join my channels, please. I have a bunch in the descriptions. All right. All right, Melo don't vibe to this very much. Yeah, dude, I'm looking forward to me and you talking on Tuesday, man. I have some ideas I'd like to run by you. I noticed that, like, you know, I'm just trying to figure out some of these thoughts and what to do with them. And you seem to kind of be right around there too, man. And it sounds pretty cool. And I don't know. It's the biggest truth ever, and something's got to be done. All right. Thanks for the tip on Rockfin. Look at this. I have a little smartwatch. These are little ADD hacks I've been doing here. I figured out how to deal with my ADHD. Notifications on my watch. Thank you, Tony Corleolis. I almost got into a debate about, like, freaking. It's so tempting. What is it? I almost got into a debate again about snipers the other day when I was going through all these group chats. No matter how hard I try, I'm like, I'm not going to engage. And then someone says something, and I'm like, oh, well, I got to. And then, like, it's such a trap. It's worse than heroin. Don't do it. Don't engage. No, it just don't. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. Oh, God, the amount of fucking energy and power I've given away over the years, especially like in 2018. Oh, what was I doing? Begging, showing proofs, essays to people. Like, if you do this, this, and this, and then they write back a second later, clearly not reading it. They don't. Like I read their bullshit too, anyways. Obviously, I'm not reading their fucking globe arguments back. Like, I'm not gonna read that. Oh, but you don't understand because there's snipers that. You think I'm gonna read that essay about the thoughts I had in my head 2 years ago? I'm not gonna do that. Oh, you don't understand. But did you know that? You just don't understand science. You see toilets, dude. Like, oh my God. Oh my God. The hardest part is, like, do you think I'm that dumb? Do you think that, like, I wouldn't have asked these questions too? You just don't understand. I went to actual science class. I went to public school. I know a little bit more than you do. Let me crack an egg of knowledge over you. I went to public school and, oh my God. But here, I'm doing it again. See, I'm doing it again. I can't help myself. It's not good. It's not good. So, anyways, back to this. This is a big deal to me. This isn't like the type of people up in 2015. That's a type. That's a type of person that can stomach it. That's the type of person that was born to talk about this, to debate this, to spread it, and stay comfortable on it. What we have now are people who aren't. People that want to live their lives and honestly not in the closet. And not have to face, like, ostracization. Like I don't know what it's like to have a job where this would matter, or if you're married to somebody who would who you're afraid to bring it up. Like that sounds like hell. That sounds like hell. Well, what do they do then? Well, I'm going to go on a group chat and see, maybe I can get some advice on how to talk to my husband. Oh, crap, there's somebody over here, like, trolling. Oh, I got to talk to them. Oh, now I just spent 3 hours talking to somebody about the fucking flight plans or some shit. And that's it. So anyways, I just like to think about this stuff. I like to just focus on this kind of stuff, and I will be making my streams, just kind of touch on this topic for anybody who's gone through all this. I'm happy to like open up like the calls and stuff if people want to talk about like specifically in their lives how it's affecting them. Not so much about like other people, like how it's affecting you. And ways to cope with that. And I started even reading like articles on like social ostracization and what it does to the human mind. And I see a lot of parallels with that in this community. And I want to see this community thrive and be healthy. But the way we're at now is so early, especially with Facebook. And, I'm just reading it. Like, this is a nightmare. I went on, like, the Discord one, and there's, like, it's just, I couldn't find anything. And I'm still looking. So, please, if you guys know any, like, all flat earthers, but I don't know if it's possible. Like, trolls can't help themselves. So, what do you do? What do you do? All right. Let me check the chat. It's going to be a short one today. What up, Blackmail Bear? Welcome over on the Rockfin. Yeah. Let's see. You found what you're here for, and you're here to help with that. Love it. Once you become flat, then what? Yeah, no, exactly. It does kind of feel like that's what I'm supposed to do because I've been kind of going, I started doing like therapy and kind of looking into a lot of psychology stuff myself in the last few years. And there's a lot of parallels. So I enjoy learning about this stuff. But I don't want to feel like I'm a know-it-all. Like all I can really do is talk about my experience, but I can't help assume that there's been so much other parallels, Yeah. So I don't know what I need to do, but I enjoy thinking about it in these terms. I enjoy seeing these numbers grow, and I enjoy noticing where this movement is going and noticing what new things need to be added to it. Because like we have like a great foundation, but like it can fall, it can break if it gets too much weight on it without like the proper barriers, the proper, we don't want it to fall. We have to be able to know how to talk to people and like a good consensus on that. We have to have like good boundaries with other people in our lives who don't see it. And we have to have the proper mindset for those that don't and have empathy for them. And remember that we used to be them. And and figure out ways to like lower the stress that it gets like trying to give away your power because it's not good. And also like once you do that, like it's like being labeled an anti-Semite. Like all of a sudden, like if you say it's cold outside, oh well, yeah, but the anti-Semite says that it's cold, so are you just gonna believe him? Like, well, yeah, you probably can tell if it's cold out. But still, like that's how the world works. All of a sudden, you have something like that, and now all of a sudden your credibility is gone. So it's important to know like which group, like think about like in your circle, like who do you want to tell, who does it matter to tell, and who do you not tell, and stick to it. And the ones that matter, like, have a game plan. You know, don't just say it randomly. Like, and also you have to be okay with them, with whatever reaction they have, if you do bring it up. You have to. Otherwise, you're gonna have some problems. And I'm not saying that like you should just expect people to like see it, but you know, like it shouldn't matter. Like your peace of mind should have nothing to do with this, and that's where I kind of want to focus on. And you know, I think there's a lot of information out there for other topics. Oh, nice. We got a Discord. FE for Eternity. I'll check that one out. Okay. Joining it right now. Nice. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh yeah, Dr. Law's in there. Okay, great. Hey, there's Patrick. Woohoo. All right. So, if you guys haven't joined my TikTok, please do. I have some ideas. I'm gonna get started this week on some of these topics, and really, like, just for flat earthers. I don't want to talk to anybody who's not a flat earther. I don't care. I don't give a shit if they need to see some shit. I want to talk to people who have done this stuff, who are where we're at, and I want to talk to you only. And and if somebody's, even if they're like, I don't know, or what, like fuck off. I don't care. I mean, I'm not saying that everybody here has to be a flat earther to watch my channel, but you know, because everybody here is cool and no one's asking dumbass questions or triggering. But like, what I'm saying is, like, I want to talk about this subject without having to talk about proofs. You know, I want to talk about it because it's a cool subject. You know, so all right, check out that Discord. Awesome. It literally distracted you from doing heroin. Yeah, no, totally. Yeah. Yeah, no, also, like, like, I remember, like, Owen saying that, like, conspiracies got him to quit porn and stuff. Ever seen somebody acting like a sick, then you tell them the earth is flat, just piss them off? I've done it to 2 people. Yeah, I know. People, like, don't like it. People get very triggered by it. Parody Bear, I didn't want to read. No, I didn't have time to read the whole thing. But if it is convoluted related, I can't talk about it. Like I said, this channel is finally. I don't even have a warning strike. It got taken off. So, Parody Bear says Flat Earth song you can record. Sure. Do you record? I mean, we can make Flat Earth songs all damn day. Yeah, I've been doing every morning. I've been waking up, writing a song and trying to finish it. And it hasn't been the best songs, but I'm just finishing them. You know. Hope I didn't miss anything. Flat pies matter. Can you imagine though, like if like flat earthers just like kind of went that angle and just started saying like playing the victim role, like, you know, doing like flat pride parades and talk about how we're like so like you know, oppressed, and just had a word for people that like are anti flat earthers, like, oh, you're just an anti whatever geocentric or something that's like oh, you're an anti geocentric. Oh, are you just anti I don't know, there's got to be a better one. We got to find someone who's good at like that grappling bullshit. Come up with a word that's like that will make all of them feel guilty. Geophobe. Oh, you're a geophobe? Thank you, Nick. Oh, you're just being geophobic. You know, I identify as a flat earther, and that is my right. How dare you? My pronouns are it's fucking flat. No, I mean, welcome, Steve. You know, but imagine if like we did, if that was like the angle where you could, where, you know, because that seems like what works. We could take a page out of some of these books. When a troll is in the chat, just ask yourself, what would Ben do? Oh my God, the swing, that's hilarious. I would wonder what would Ben do. I'm sorry I made you guys watch that awful video. I don't know. I'm glad I can just put like Tom McDonald, and he's dead now. He's done. Right on. It's gonna be a short stream this week. Next week I'll be a little bit longer. Have some more ideas. Don't say the fruit. What up, dude? The song is stuck in your head. Oh, I'm sorry. Should we do some more music and get that shit out of your head? Fuck it. I don't care if I offend you. Just wondering what would Ben do. I'm not gonna cover it. Ben Shapiro. Alex Jones is shilling vitamins. Oh yeah, I remember you. He is. Boner pills? God, I hope I didn't say anything or do anything that's going to get a strike. I'd be so bummed if I start things off getting a strike. I think I've been pretty good. I mentioned some topics that are not so good, though. All right. Do you guys have any requests? I'm just going to hang out I'm going to be done by, probably another 15 minutes here. And I'm going to start doing music-only streams on a different day eventually here. Oh my God, hashtag what would Ben do? He would put a promo code everywhere. All right. I'm going to play a little song of mine and my musical, a little hint at the musical I'm writing. Can you hear the sounds from all around? Can you hear the mice sneaking up the kitchen door? The white noise of the air conditioner? The yellow roses decomposing down in the shade? The oscillating sprinkler providing their rain. The pundits on the TV from the popular elected. The cars driving by from the Doppler effect. Did you hear what they're arguing about next door? From a couple that's been married 50 years or more. All the chatter in your mind, but more importantly, can you hear the music inside you dying to be free? What would Ben do? What would Ben do? Put a couple promo codes, get a small hat endorsement. What would Ben do? I don't want to offend you, oh my God. I talk really fast. Facts. It's a fact that I'm a douchebag. Promo code, check out my cap. Wait, didn't he say no cap while he's clearly wearing a small cap? I know it doesn't mean that. But anyways, I think we need to do a farewell to Tom McDonald. Well, what's like a good song that's like an ending song? Like may all acquaintance be forgot. What song do you play when somebody dies? What's that song? There's like a death song. I know in New Orleans it would be. Who in the States go marching in? Bum 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 bum. Tom McDonald he's done. Conspiracy Music Guru, I don't think he'll always be legit. Of course, they're not going to allow that to get as popular as Tom McDonald. I don't think. Na 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 na. Hey hey hey. Well, goodbye, Tom. Nice. Thank you, Robo Honky. Na 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 na. Hey, goodbye, Tom McDonald. Na 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 na. Hey, promo code. What would Ben do? I told you so, I told you so, Alex told you so, so Alex told you so. Do you remember when Alex told you about 9/11? You remember when Alex told you about Building 7? You remember when Alex told you about the mind control? Well, Alex just wants to say, I told you so. I told you so. Oh, I told you so. You remember when Alex told you about Event 201? Vaccines could do to you. Yes, Sandra Bullock is also a man. Remember that Alex told you. And I just want to say I told you so. Oh, I just want to say I told you so. La 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 la. Hey, goodbye, Tom. 6 by horse is gonna take you down. Tom McDonald got huge overnight like all the other machine-pushed characters. Man, I know, I thought, there's a willingness to want things to be real, and I mean, it never goes away. You never know. Hey, thanks for Alex Jones and Schilling for putting the words up. That was fun. All right. I finally, by the way, I got a phone finally that will let me have Dave's app. So I'm in there under Crumb. I'm not sure if you guys are on there, but yeah. Willy Wanta. Tom, oh, what's up, Kevin? Welcome. NBD, what up? Robo Honky, Norma Jean. Oops, and move on, Henry Phillips. I gotta get better at reading chat. I don't know how people are so good at this. They're all over the place. Okay, let's check in the rock fins. All right, Blackmail Bear. Which group? Parody Bear. I have a rock fin. All right. Okay. Well, I think I'm gonna call it a stream, guys. I just felt like getting things going. I actually wasn't gonna start till next week, but I couldn't help myself. I needed to. The universe was telling me to, and so I'll have a little bit more stuff prepared next week. But this is where the energy's going. I just wanted to check in with you guys. Oh, one of the things I was thinking about was
I don't like them putting chemicals in the water that turn the friggin' frogs gay. Do you understand that? Turn the friggin' frogs gay. Serious crap. Gay. Frogs, friggin' frogs. It's not funny. I'm gonna say it real slow for you. Gay. Frogs. Won't you fight for your life? Gay. Frogs, friggin' frogs. I don't like a frog. Gay. Friggin' frogs. Frogs. Friggin' frog crap. Won't you fight the frogs? It's not funny. I'm gonna say it real slow for you.
all right, and thanks for watching the stream, guys. I think Glowbusters is coming up. I'm gonna check them out a little bit. So thanks for listening. I'll be back next week. Isn't that great? Isn't that great? It's one of my favorite videos ever. Pastor, please play this at my funeral. I don't like putting chemicals in the water that turn the freaking frogs gay. All right. Well, thanks for watching, guys. And please, if you guys want to help out and do a little tip, I would really appreciate it in these trying times. I could play this card. It was my birthday this week. I turned 41. So I'm one of those guys now. I'm not even 40, 41. Got a pretty good little birthday, but and I'll be here either next week or before. But I like these Sunday shifts right here in the mornings. We'll see. And we'll meet again. Don't know where, don't know when, but I know we'll meet again some sunny day. Keep smiling through, just like you always do. Tell the blue skies, drive the dark clouds far away. So won't you please say hello to the folks that I know. Will tell them I won't be long. You'll be happy to know as you saw me go, I was singing that song. We'll meet again. Don't know when, don't know when, but I know we'll meet again. Probably next Sunday. Next Sunday sounds pretty good. All right, guys, have a good one, and I'll be ending this. And thanks for watching. Look at that. Thanks, Crumb. Thanks, Crumb. Thanks, Crumb. Good seeing all you guys. Welcome back. Thank you, Andrew B. Stephanie, good to see you. All right, Nimmer, what up? Nick, by the way, good seeing you. Kelly, nice to welcome. Superman's Clark Kent. Oh, you're Parody Bear? Okay, tight. That's pretty cool. Robo Honky. Robo Honky, are you going to jail? Is that you? Please help Robo Honky out. Or is that Thunder Chicken? I always get you guys mixed up. You guys are like the Ninja Turtle group, Rocksteady or something. All right. All right, guys. I'll see you guys next week. Much love.